Hey y'all, welcome to my garden. Are you looking to transform your garden into a charming oasis? A place where you can unwind after a long day, sip some sweet tea, and just soak it all in? Well, I'm so happy you're here because in this video, we're diving headfirst into some creative DIY garden decor ideas that will add a touch of magic to your outdoor space. From whimsical fairy lights that twinkle like fireflies to elegant plant displays that'll make you feel like you're strolling through a magazine, these simple yet stunning projects are perfect for any garden, big or small. We believe that everyone deserves a little slice of paradise right outside their back door. And the best part is, you don't have to break the bank to get it. So grab your gardening gloves and a little bit of that DIY spirit, and let's dive in and get inspired with these 20 amazing DIY garden decor ideas that will make your garden the envy of the neighborhood. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these fun and easy projects. Y'all, there's just something magical about the soft glow of fairy lights in the evening. They transform any space into something straight out of a storybook. And the best part? Creating your own fairy light jars is easier than you think. We're going for that charming rustic look, so grab some mason jars. You know those glass jars we all have tucked away in our pantries? Those are perfect. Give them a good wash and let them dry completely. Now comes the fun part. Take your battery-operated fairy lights, I like the warm white ones for that cozy feel, and gently place them inside the jars. You can get creative here. Maybe twist some twine around the top of the jar or add a little burlap bow for that farmhouse touch. Scatter these enchanted jars around your garden, hang them from tree branches or line your pathways with them. When the sun starts to set, those twinkling lights will create the most magical ambiance. It's like inviting fireflies to your next garden party. And the best part? You can reuse these fairy light jars year after year. They also make the sweetest gifts. Now let's add a splash of color and personality to your garden with some painted rocks. This is such a fun project to do with the kids, and it's a great way to use up any leftover paint you have from other projects. First things first, gather your rocks. You can find them in your backyard, on nature walks, or even at your local garden center. Give them a good scrub to remove any dirt or debris. Once they're dry, it's time to unleash your inner artist. Acrylic paints work best for this project because they're weather resistant and come in every color under the rainbow. Don't be afraid to get creative with your designs. You can paint cute ladybugs, whimsical flowers, inspiring quotes, or even just go with abstract patterns. Once your masterpieces are dry, seal them with a clear sealant to protect them from the elements. Now you can place these little works of art amongst your plants, use them to label your herbs, or create a whimsical pathway that winds through your garden. Short on space but still dreaming of a lush green garden? Well, don't you worry, because vertical gardens are here to save the day. And y'all, they're easier to create than you might think. We're going to use wooden pallets for this project. They add so much rustic charm, and you can often find them for free or at a very low cost. Give your palette a good sanding to smooth out any rough edges, and if you want to add a pop of color, now's the time to stain or paint it. Once your palette is dry, it's time to add the plants. I like to use a variety of succulents, herbs, and trailing plants for a textured and visually appealing look. Secure your plants using landscape fabric, staples, and a good quality potting mix. Make sure your vertical garden gets plenty of sunlight and water it regularly. And there you have it, a stunning vertical garden that will transform any wall or fence into a green oasis. It's the perfect way to add a touch of life to a small patio, balcony, or even a sunny corner of your yard. Creating a welcoming space for birds is one of my favorite ways to add life and joy to the garden. And it's easier than you might think to make your own DIY bird feeder using recycled materials. Grab a plastic bottle or a tin can. Make sure to clean it thoroughly and remove any sharp edges. And let's get started. For a rustic look, wrap your bottle or can with twine or burlap. Then cut out an opening large enough for birds to access the seeds. You can get creative with the design here. Add a small perch below the opening using a twig or a piece of dowel rod. To hang your feeder, simply create a loop with wire or twine at the top. Fill your feeder with birdseed and hang it from a tree branch or shepherd's hook. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the sweet sounds of birdsong filling your garden. There's something so enchanting about a winding garden path. It invites you to slow down, take a deep breath, and appreciate the beauty around you. And y'all, creating your own garden path is a lot easier than you might think. First, decide on the path's location and outline it with string or garden hose. This will help you visualize the flow and make adjustments as needed. Once you're happy with the layout, it's time to start laying your stones. Flagstones, pea gravel, or even mulch can be used to create a charming pathway. For a natural look, choose stones in various shapes and sizes. Lay them out in your desired pattern, leaving a little space between each stone. Once all the stones are in place, fill the gaps with soil or gravel. This will help to secure them and prevent weeds from growing. Now step back and admire your handiwork. Your new garden path is ready to guide you and your loved ones through your own little slice of paradise. Well, there you have it, friends. 5 simple and fun DIY garden decor ideas that will transform your outdoor space into a charming oasis. Remember, the most important ingredient in any garden is love. So put on your gardening gloves, grab your favorite tools, and let your creativity bloom. Don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and most importantly, have fun. Your garden is a reflection of you, so let your personality shine through. Whether you're adding a touch of whimsy with fairy lights, creating a colorful masterpiece with painted rocks, or inviting feathered friends to dine in style, I hope these projects inspire you to create a garden that brings you joy for years to come. Happy gardening, everyone!